A circus has arrived in the city. A real circus. There are elephants and camels there. There's a fortune teller named Jiraiya and her witch assistants. Reading this ad, I wondered what the circus had come up with this time. The same troupe has already come to our city many times, and each time came up with something new. They came to our city year after year to pay tribute to one of their artists, a clown who was stabbed during a performance. The troupe buried him right here, not far from their performance dome. But it was the death of the clown that marked the beginning of the harvest for death. There was an unfinished building not far from the dome. They used to want to build a hospital there, but reconstruction began. There was not enough money, and the construction was frozen. But the strangest thing began after the troupe left the city. Children were always playing at the construction site. This place attracted them like a magnet, as if someone invisible was repeatedly calling the kids to join him. As time passed, young people disappeared. And not only young people, everyone who went there disappeared. The abductions only ended when the troupe returned to the city with a new performance. And now that everyone was in the tent, I decided to inspect the construction site, which I had heard so much about. At that time, I thought that since I was performing today, I was in no danger, but I was wrong. When I got inside, I naturally felt uneasy. The shadows that played in the rays of my flashlight seemed to me like demons and ghosts. Every rustle seemed like a message, and every puff of wind was a hair-raising touch. After examining all 3 floors of the hospital, I realized that I had wasted my time, when suddenly I heard a scream, a woman's piercing scream, which then turned into a booming laugh. A man was laughing. He kept saying that she was dead. The old woman, Jiraiya, was dead. And then I realized the circus came to the city not for the sake of earning money or checking the grave of one of its comrades, but in order to keep his distraught ghost. But no one could stop him now. The clown that died on the stage has returned to it. I was trembling. I was on the 3rd floor of the hospital. 3 floors that got in the way of my escape. I couldn't move. But I knew that if I didn't, I would definitely stay here forever. I took out my flashlight and moved down the corridor towards the stairs, when suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something swift and fast. It passed by my side, but I didn't feel a gust of wind. I started to go down, and on each of the floors I saw him. There was only one last floor left, and I was free. My heart was beating like never before, and I quickened my pace when suddenly something turned me in the opposite direction from the exit. He was standing in front of me. His blue and white suit was dirty and torn, and his face was smeared with makeup that made him look like the devil himself. And just below the neck, there was a throwing knife sticking out. There was a dark spot around it. I was looking right into that brat's face, and it was looking at me. He smiled, and his smile revealed his yellow teeth. Looking closely at his face, I saw that he was decomposing. Small white worms were crawling in his cheek, and his right hand was missing 2 fingers. He moved towards me, slowly and without haste. He came up to me in a tight circle and began to peel off my scalp. I screamed and squirmed, but the clown didn't care. He kept tearing me apart. And when I was done, he started laughing. He was laughing, the kind of laugh that only clowns can laugh. You may ask, how do I tell you about this if I'm dead? Oh, it's very simple. The clown always sends me to tell stories to those he's going to come for.